So I found myself with some unused vacation time that I have to burn up before the end of the year. How should I take it? Kayaking? Scuba diving? Nope, working on the bus. There's Bubby boy. You coming to ride with me, buddy? You coming to work with Daddy? You coming to work with Daddy? Come on. Come on, Bubba. That's my boy. So as you may have noticed, I haven't worked on the bus probably about 4 to 5 weeks. And that's mostly because of work schedule and then a holiday and then, you know, with family visiting, so I just didn't have the time. So just to kind of update you, remember we had got the floors tore out and we got the ceiling tore out as well, except for where the ceiling mounted AC vents are. And I haven't torn the ceiling out there yet because I got to remove the AC. So I've taken the bus and I've had one of my friends who's a mechanic captured the Freon. That way I did it, you know, insensitive to the environment. I know I could have just released it into the air, but that's just not right. It's just, I don't want to cause any more harm to our environment. That doesn't mean I'm an environmentalist, but I don't want to make it any worse than we are as a society. So I had it done correctly, I had it recovered correctly. He's capturing his containers and stuff. And now I'm getting ready to look at removing the ceiling AC units. It's not going to be an easy process because they're bolted to the ceiling with some kind of support bars on top of the roof, and they're kind of rusted, and the bolts are long, and I don't have any deep well sockets, so I got to look at it and see how I'm going to be able to get this out. So I might have to use a cutoff tool or a hot hacksaw or something to cut those bolts down so I can actually get a short well socket up on it and attach to it and get it out. So let's start the journey. So this is my front mounted AC unit. I've got the cover off of it, and as you can see the roof is still mounted there as well. But when you come around the side, it's got these 4 bolts that actually come up in there, and I can't get the camera too close to them, but you can see the pretty long bolts, and they're rusted. And that's because there was a rust leak somewhere. So once I get this all out, I'm gonna have to figure out how to actually get the thing together. And this is my rear mounted AC unit. Same kind of problems. Got them 4 bolts. So you're probably asking, Chuck, you got 2 perfectly good ceiling mounted AC units in your bus. You live in Florida. Why are you taking them out? Because the ceiling mounted AC units only worked when the bus was running. There's going to be a lot of times when this bus is going to be sitting and we're going to be working in it, you know, during the week or at nights and stuff. So we need an AC unit that works when it's not running as well. And I didn't see the sense in having 3 different AC units, 2 that are already mounted, the ceiling unit's already mounted, and then a new one, like an RV unit. So it didn't make sense to me. So we're ripping them out to put in a ceiling mounted AC unit. Now the size ceiling mounted AC unit that we're going to select is going to be comparable to one of a Class A that has at least, I'm thinking, 1.5 times size square footage of what we have. The reason I want to go a little bit bigger is because it's a bus. This is a 8-window bus. There's 8 windows on each side, plus the windshield, plus the back. So there's going to be a lot of solar radiation coming in, heating up the bus. Even though we got tinted windows and we got some stuff we're going to do to the windows so it stays cool when we're at places. It's, you know, I want something to keep up that little bit extra load. Where in a Class A unit, you know, they've got a lot of, they don't have as many windows as I have. So that's why I'm ripping them out.
As you can see, the dogs are hard at work watching Daddy. Right, Bubby? Where's my little man? Bubby! Bubblicious. Where's that squirrel?
So we got the front AC off, and now the cavity's exposed, and so is all the wiring, and the back side to all of the flashing lights, which I'm going to convert over to clear lights and take the flashers off of them. I'm also going to build a shelving compartment somewhere in the middle of this. For example, I'm going to have to address some things. For example, like these bolts right here, I got to take them out of the ceiling and patch those 4 holes for those. And for the most part, after I took out the ceiling, most of the metal, while it does have some surface rust, really it's not too bad. I'm going to have to address some of the wiring. Probably replace a lot of it. Not because it needs it, but because that way I know what wires go where. I'm pretty good with wiring. There is one patch of rust in the back that's more than surface rust, so I'm going to have to put some rust inhibitor on it and stuff, but there's no, I think it's still salvageable and an easy fix. Next step is to remove the walls. I've already got all the sheet metal screws out, and I had picked up a sheet metal cutter, because the way that this works is here's the back piece that I've already taken off, and the metal comes up, goes down, and then goes underneath the window. Even though I'm going to pull the windows out and reseal them, I want that lip there. So when I cut it, I'm probably going to cut it roughly about here all the way down. That way I'll have the bottom half exposed, so I can replace the insulation and also run my wires and stuff behind the new wall when we put it in, which will be a wood wall. So after I finish taking out the walls and the insulation, I'm going to put corrosive seal on the floor to kill the rust, and then paint it, put down my wood flooring, and then the construction process begins after that. From there it's going to be uphill instead of no more deconstruction. Really looking forward to that process, because at some point, you know, once I get like the bed built, we can start taking this on short trips to camping grounds around the area for trial runs and see what we like, what we don't like, what modification we might want to make. So I'm really looking forward to that process.
Is he up the tree? Is he up the tree? Mom, is he crazy dog?
Come here, Bubba. Bubba. Bubblicious. Where's my Bubblicious? Evidently doesn't want to come. It's gonna be the construction process. No more deconstruction process. And evidently Red, my rooster, wants to be part of this video too. He's a camera hog. Maybe one day I'll take him up there and do video of him. Although last time somebody pointed a camera at him, he chased him down, so I don't think Red likes being on camera.